I need a fucking test subject. Come on. No. All right, reset. Hold on. All right, there we go. Perfect. Oh my god! Clip it, please. Please clip it. Please. All right, what is going on, everybody? I think that speaks volumes as to how this season is going. Interesting bugs here and there. That is probably the most entertaining and funny bug that I have seen in this game since the PF51 had the visual jitter recoil bug back in season 2 when Stranded came out. But anyways, we're here to talk about more of if season 7 is good or not, and if you should continue to either play the game or if you're thinking about buying the game. It's currently on sale for I think $9 on Steam. So we're going to talk about the season and the content or lack thereof and kind of go through everything as to why you should not try this game and touch on the map and the new weapons, etc. So, but before we get into that, again, recoil bugs, right? I did test some of the weapons to see if there was this so-called random recoil pattern that was in the game. I had one of my viewers tell me that the patterns weren't the same. So we take a look at the A91 here. I didn't test every single weapon, but this is the one that stood out the most to me. If you look at this clip, you can see that it has very distinctively 2 different recoil patterns to where the dot on the crosshair is moving. Someone even said while I did this on stream that there was a 3rd pattern, but I'm not sure. More testing needs to be done. I'm still digging into this. In any case, random recoil patterns would not be a good thing. The other bug that I was told is, as you see in this clip, as the AK's iron sights for half of the skins are not aligned and will have the prong up in the air, whereas you can see I have to aim below where the tip of my iron front sight is at, where that is where you would normally put the person in your crosshair, is not correctly centered. In any case, these bugs are hilarious. Again, I had a good couple of games with being bored enough to just kind of run around with the Avances, and there were more clips to this, but I just, you know, whatever. We get the point, right? We're playing Siege now, right? Everybody got their lean peeking. Everybody got their realism recoil, right? So, haha, funny. I don't know how that got through the game during playtest. Wait, there wasn't a playtest. So, you know, but again, that is a very small and irregular bug to see. In theory, if they really did play test some of this stuff, I could see where they would miss that because it's only on 3 specific skins for the Avances where it does that. Everything else is fine. So, you know, hee hee ha ha, we got one on you, Dice. But really, stuff like that, the coding, right? How does that get through the game? How does something that catastrophic happen? Incompetency. And again, people are going to come at me and say, you know, game developing is harder than you think, this and that. And while that's probably true, I have nothing about it. The problem with this is why are people not being benched or being fired? This game has been out for 2.5 years, and every single major patch this game has had, something catastrophic has been broken. Again, for those who don't know my background, I'm still active duty, military, I fly for a living. If I do my job incorrectly in the military, I get fired. I don't get to sit there and try to correct my mistake. I lose my wings, I get benched, and I get kicked out, right? So I don't really sympathize that much when things like this happen, and it's been constantly happening. It's not just a one-time thing. It's not like, oh, hey, you know, this is a quick fix. No, it is a problem, and it takes them months to fix it. It's unacceptable, and you can criticize me all you want. But again, I'm not going to set my bar any lower than it already is for things that keep getting broken when they shouldn't be. Now, going into the map itself and the season of the 7 and all this amazing content, except we only got half of it, right? So you don't get the dome, the stealth bomber, and the LMG until May. So they're drip feeding us the content that is already not enough, and it has never been enough, and will never be enough for this title. So just, you know, when we get season 8, expect the same. For the actual map itself, I've already kind of talked to it, but the map overall is a 6 out of 10. I don't think that the map design itself is that cosmic. I do enjoy the size of the map. Someone actually came and told me that the map is too small because the game's in too fast on breakthrough, and I'm like, you can't have it both ways, man. You can't say the maps are too big and then say the maps are too small. The map size is fine. There's nothing wrong with the map. The gameplay actually flows fairly well in Conquest if you know what you're doing. The big problem with the map is that all of these copy-pasted buildings from Akira Harbor are on this map, and everybody just wants to rat it and sit in buildings and shoot you from windows. Okay? Simple answer is you can level them. Other simple answer is just don't play the map. Really, if we're going to complain about it the whole time. Now, I still complain about rat camping and things like that, but it's part of the game. It's how you play. And I'm tactically farming by sitting in the building. Well, if your team is getting completely obliterated and you still refuse to leave that building, you're the problem. In any case, the map itself on Conquest flows really well. I will say that, and I still think that this map plays better on Conquest than it does on Breakthrough. I will agree that Breakthrough ends pretty quickly on the attacking side if defense is just kind of AFK. And they also did mention that on this map, for Breakthrough specifically, neither team has a transport helicopter that they're supposed to have. I mean gunship. But transport helo, right? Okay, so this map will get one for both sides of the map, so we'll see how the dynamic changes when that happens. But on Breakthrough, it is very kind of one-sided, where both sides of attack and defend can get spawn trapped and steamrolled pretty quickly if you don't recoup. The only benefit to the attacking team is if you're getting spawn trapped on the first sector, your vehicles spawn back pretty quick. So it's very rare that I see the attackers lose on the first sector. Usually it's on the second sector. So I don't actually mind playing defense. Actually, more than attack. I can actually get more kills playing attack than defense. I said that backwards. I can get more kills playing defense and attack on this map just because you can spawn trap them more often. Either way, the map I don't really have a big issue with. There's no content again, and is the game worth buying? It's on sale. I always tell everybody, if you can find the game on sale or get a key that is not the full, please do not buy this at full price. Please just don't do it. It's not worth it. But if you're really, really bored and you like Battlefield, or you just want to play something else, you get tired of the other shooters that are at, or whatever, by all means, dude, it's your money, do what you want, buy at your own risk. That's what I tell everybody, but I would personally not recommend this game, and I still won't recommend it, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. You guys are all adults or whatever. Like, go at it, man. And then if you enjoy it, dude, more power to you. I'm never going to dog somebody for enjoying this game, but I'm still going to stand by that it's not good, and it hasn't been good, and will never be good. And I'm sorry that I'm going to be that guy who's always going to say, oh, well, you're just never satisfied. Well, no, they did some great things with this season. The biggest thing they did correctly was the gun balance for headshot multipliers across the board. The gunplay is by far, and I said this in my last video, the most balanced it has ever been since launch. And it should probably stay this way for the entirety of its longevity, whatever's left of this title's lifespan. So, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think of the new map, what do you think of the new weapons, and the season, and whatever else. Or you can just tell me that I'm stupid and da-da-da, this and that, and I'm just a silly streamer and I don't get anything I want, I'm never happy. I hear that all the time too. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. And, oh, by the way, the CZ will most likely get a nerf. It is too accurate. And, yeah. But until the next one, guys. See ya!
Blah, blah, blah.